Rotisserie or roasted chickens are a perennial favorite. Now, when it comes to roasting a chicken on the La Cornue Rotisserie, the actual roasting part is very easy. The most challenging part is tying up the chicken. So I'm going to show you how to make that chicken nice and tight so that when you do put the skewer through, it won't flip around the skewer, but it will stay securely in place. It will take about an hour for the chicken to roast on the rotisserie, and while it's cooking, we're going to then put together a lovely Italian-style panzanella salad. First of all, take your chicken and put it on a rimmed baking sheet. That way it won't be sliding all over your countertop, and you can wash the rimmed baking sheet easily, and you won't be contaminating your whole countertop with raw chicken. Disposable gloves can be really useful when you're doing this type of work, so you don't have to constantly stop and wash your hands. Now, I actually do not season the chicken until I've finished tying it up. If you've ever tried to do it with oil on it, you'll find that it just slips straight out of your hands. How I'm going to start is I'm going to pull a length of twine. I'm guesstimating. This is a 5-pound chicken. We always start by tying the legs together. Once we have the legs tied tightly together, then we're going to take the length of string and go over the top of the body and around, and now we have a nice secure base to make our loops around the chicken. So from there we're going to go down a couple of inches, make a loop around that main string, and then we're going to go around the body, come back and make a loop, hold on to it, go down a few more inches, and keep pulling it tight so that it holds the chicken together. Another loop, same thing. So you repeat that the whole way down. Try to get the wings nice and tight against the body. So if you do run out of twine halfway through, don't worry. Just make a knot and cut off any excess, cut a little more twine, and continue with the operation. Remember, the chicken needs to be fairly secure because if it's too loose, it's going to flip. Once we have the chicken nicely secured, let's get the seasoning on it, and then we can put the skewer through the chicken. Now, when we put the skewer through the chicken, if we just put it straight through, the chicken will spin on the skewer. So we have to get a little purchase at each end of the chicken, and then we push the prongs in that will really hold the chicken in place. It takes a minimum of fuss, but the results, as you know, are well worth it. The chicken will take about 1 hour on the rotisserie, and then you do need to let it rest for about 10 to 12, maybe 15 minutes before you can cut it up. So now we're going to turn our attention to preparing the other ingredients for the salad. We're going to have some roasted fennel and Meyer lemons, and I'm also going to add into the oven some cubed bread tossed with some melted butter and seasoning for our croutons. Remember, this is a salad that's best served slightly with the chicken slightly warm, because the whole idea is that the juices from the chicken really can penetrate into those crispy croutons.